with forensics. And decides, let's not do it in one part. Let's do it in 3. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, part 1 of a 3-part series. I am proud and proud to present The Parent Trap!
Once upon a time, an international couple on a charter ship ended their marriage just about as quickly as it began. But not before having a pair of twin daughters. They decide to each keep one twin and call it even. They both chose a child and fled to Australia to raise the children separately, to never see or hear from each other again.
But identical twins hold more power than anything in this world.
The mastermind!
With hypnotizing behavior!
And duplicated looks that can fool anyone.
Even their parents!
In 1998, The Parent Trap came out. But it was a remake of an old one that came out way before that didn't have Lindsay Lohan in it. But this one has Lindsay Lohan in it. They were separated at birth because their parents filed for divorce. A magical spell was cast on 2 twin girls. And these mystical powers helped them understand their sisterhood in The Parent Trap, Part 1.
Fellowship of the Twins.
Okay, so the scene is set at Camp Walden, summer camp for girls, where we meet our dual protagonists. First up, Miss Hallie Parker. When I was 7 watching this movie, she was everything I wanted to be. She gets to camp and enters like a badass in a jean jacket and sunglasses, looking California as hell. Great. It's on my back. Now the question is, how do I get it out? Hey, I'm that girl! Whoa! Now that's my kind of woman. Next up, Annie James. Now she looks straight up like a British version of an American Girl doll. It's not She gets to camp in a stretch limo with her butler. Like a fucking snob. She's not. Right, she's not. She's super cool, and so is her butler, Mark. And they have this awesome secret handshake that also becomes a crucial plot device. And it goes exactly like this. See you in 8 weeks, Mario pal. I miss you already. Shake, 2, 3, 4. You, me, baseball handshake. Fishy, fishy. Up and down the ladder. Hit, cute. Stop, switch, and shake. Because it's well masked by them having super different personalities.
And one of them's British!
Thanks to the goddess-like acting talents of Lindsay Lohan. Behold! It might also have to do with the fact that none of the camp counselors ever look up from what they're holding at the time. All the campers are checked in, but I haven't seen a single one of them. Then I'm pretty sure like all the campers just like throw their bags in the cabins and run to the nearest camp activity. Because all of a sudden they're like fencing. And Hallie is kicking ass. Janice Mom is like, Hallie keeps winning. Any other takers? And Annie walks up all casual and is like, I'll take a whack at it. And then Janice Mom is like, looks like we got ourselves a challenger! The sword fight got more heated than a John Woo film. John Woo! John Woo! John Woo! John! This is literally and legitly such an award-winning film right from the get-go. And then Annie stabs Hallie! And she falls into the horse trough. Oh no, not the horse trough. Proper Annie feels bad. Won't let me help you. But bitch Hallie's like, no, let me help you. Grabs her hand and pulls her into the horse trough with her. It reminded me of the Battle of Bunker Hill. But worse! The battle cry is bloodshed, slain bodies. The epic battle is completed, and the girls remove their helmets to begrudgingly shake hands. Imagine wearing a mask your entire life, and then finally
cabin. All right, you little mutt, get into the prison cell!
This enraged the twins, causing tense hatred to boil in their tiny yet powerful bodies.
Left to their own devices, with no adult supervision, only one red-headed sorceress can remain alive!
Suddenly, the wind blew.
Oh no, my picture's a Leo DiCaprio!
They had to work together to get the window shut.
And then suddenly they're best friends.
So then they eat Oreos and peanut butter because they both like it. Because they're twins!
They don't know it yet.
But they keep talking and they find out more similarities about each other.
But Hallie is for sure still totally in denial.
We're just too California to care.
Right. Plus, finding out your mortal enemy is actually your family would be the craziest.
I know exactly what you mean. One time I was locked in my room with a bird. And it wasn't until that exact moment that I realized that my family had a pet bird.
My Andy's British.
Like Sherlock.
So she starts to figure it out.
Your birthday's October 11th. So is mine.
Tons of people were born that day.
And we're both the same age.
This camp is crawling with 11-year-olds.
We both have red hair and freckles.
That's pretty racist. So does less than 2% of the world's population.
I've never met my dad.
Good for you. I've never met my mom.
I only have this one picture of my dad.
Oh, brag about it. I only have this one picture of my mom.
And it's rich.
So is mine.
Right down the middle. My mom is your mom.
And my dad is your dad.
And we were both born on October 11th.
And we're almost like sisters.
Sisters, Hallie, we're like
Twins! Their time in twin captivity helped them realize that they have one common goal. To take over the world. Or at least get their parents back together.
which they never actually say is part of the plan.
But watching the movie, you're like, duh, of course that's what's happening.
So they come up with this foolproof plan to go to each other's home and meet their opposite parent.
And then, eventually, their parents will have to realize, hey, you're not the mom of two twin daughters I quickly chose to raise after that divorce.
And then they'll have to bring them back together.
So you're going to ask Dad how they met.
And you're going to find out why they broke up.
Right. As if they could only possibly ask one question each.
And then another award-winning montage takes place where they both learn to become each other.
Now, this is exactly what happens in the movie Face Off, John Woo, where Nicolas Cage becomes John Travolta. But Lindsay Lohan does it so much better. And there's more at stake.
Family! Sisterhood! Helen had to get comfortable dressing like a secretary.
Or a British version of an American Girl doll.
And learn how to speak proper English.
Well, this place is pretty cool. Oh, this is pleasant. It's rather picturesque, don't you think?
And of course, learn the awesome secret handshake that also becomes a crucial plot device.
And it goes exactly like this. This is
Here's how I talk about
I'm you.
shake, 2, 3, 4, you, me, baseball, handshake. Fishy, fishy, up and down the ladder. Hit, cute, stop, switch, and shake.
And then Annie has to get her hair chopped off with a sharp blade.
His hair doesn't grow a foot in 8 weeks.
And then she has to learn how to speak like a California badass.
She was a lovely girl. She was a nice lady.
That's my kind of woman! The final step of the transformation was piercing Annie's ears.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I think you've got the wrong number. I will not go through with this.
Shut up, pussy! So then camp is over, so the girls say goodbye to each other, so they head off. Hallie to London,
And Annie to California.
adventure was in their hearts.
And the yearning for more would only grow stronger and stronger.
They embarked
embark on their respective journeys to find out the truths of one another.
And destroy their parents for abandoning them at that.
And living on opposite sides